So reptile community. What's your favorite reptile? Whether it can be lizard, snake, um, anything, like, what's your favorite reptile? It can be alligator, whatever, like, y'all drop the comments below, whatever. And I'd like to know what's your favorite, like, reptile or animal. It don't even gotta be reptile, it can be like any animal. What's your favorite animal? What's up, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube? Just showing y'all a little bored constrictor behaving when they go shedding out pretty much. Like he's trying to get this start to shed off. Like he rub his nose on the bedding. It normally take a nice little minute to get it off. I've been trying to keep the humidity bumped up and everything. So like right now he's just trying to work the skin off. So nice your snake rubbing on his side or rubbing his face on the ground, ground or something rough on the terrarium, whatever. So it's a little boa behaving. And I'm also feeding my other two boas. I have a Peruvian red-tailed boa. I'm gonna feed him as well. He's been like working himself up in front of the tank. So I just happened to look at my paperwork. So I write down their feeds and when I feed them next, whatever. So I see that he's due for a feed. I see him being a little bit more active, moving to the front of the tank, a little bit more snappy too. So I know he's hungry. So like, been about 12 days now. I knew it was getting close, but I didn't know I was a little off, as far as the feed and everything like that. But this is my Cal albino, well, it's possible hit for Cal albino. They haven't been quite proven out yet, but he's growing pretty decent, Like when I first got him, I think he was like a little underweight, so he started to get, a little bit more meatier, mass, whatever. I don't want to like feed him, like get him like fat or anything like that. I'm just, make sure I feed him on a regular, change his water dish out, and that's about it. I'm gonna let him do that, and I'm gonna come back and check on him, and then do a feeding video follows my Peruvian, and y'all can check that out. See how it's like coming out his old skin. It's kind of like, he's not moving his like full body. Like he is like moving his full body, but like he got like a certain part of his body like stationary, and like he's like working his body like slowly out of his old skin. And when they shed, they kind of like flip that skin inside out. It's going a lot quicker than what I thought originally. And this video might be a little long video. I'm gonna try to like edit it out some, make it a little shorter, but I'm gonna do a feeding as well. But I just thought this would be a good, video to show y'all, as far as, how snakes shed out. I know his videos probably out there of showing snakes shed, but I don't know if it's a whole lot, like you actually see the snake, shed the full process. But thought I would do a video because I saw him, working his nose on his substrate. I seen him working his nose and stuff on the substrate, so I'm like, he's about to shed out. So I thought I would do a quick little video. He's working his way out. He almost done. He got probably about a good 40% of his body out. About a good 40-50% of his body out. I say he still got probably about a good 60 to go. I think he's got a little tired. He's not moving, taking a little break. It's gonna take a lot of energy for him to do this, so he's working his way out. But see how shiny his new skin is, you know, how shiny and new it look. You see, he working the shed off. Now, it's not the best shed. Sometimes it come off and all in one piece. Sometimes it might not be the prettiest when it come out, but it's a good shed. It's coming out. It's coming out pretty good. You see the rest of the way he didn't get the his old skin off. You can see it look all old and dull. And when they shed out, it get kind of like bright. I don't know if y'all can see it on that. You see? Kind of like bright on his head and everything. And his body look all like dull, brownish, whatever. But he's working it out though. I'm not going to intervene, let him get it off himself. See, can he get it off himself anyway? It might break a little bit, but that's cool. He's getting it off. Now, when you notice when your snake going in shed, what you could do, if you have like a big water bowl, you can offer him a bigger water bowl and put the water bowl like underneath the light to create more humidity in his enclosure. Or if you, what type of bedding you have, like I got my snake right now, I got it on the fine coconut husk. I spray that down like twice a day, or like, give it a good spray down, maybe like once or twice a day. I keep it pretty warm in my room though, where I have my snakes at, so the moisture falls in the coconut husk. It may evaporate into the air a little quicker, so. Another thing, some snakes, not all snakes, but like most of them, when they get into shed, they might get a little bit more defensive, because they can't see anything, and they a little bit more vulnerable and everything. Some snakes will eat in sheds still, but some don't. So you can try feeding in shed, but like, it all depends on your snake, whatever. I know my snake, I got one of my snakes would eat in shed, whatever. I know he would eat in shed, but like I didn't want to like feed him or anything like that. I just fed him like the 10th of April. So today is the 22nd. Sometimes you can't get this on like video when your snake shed out. Sometimes it might happen at the nighttime hours. You might be asleep or whatever, or you just might just wake up one day. Your snake was in shed. You probably wake up one day and the snake might see the shed skin in the tank. Oh, look at that. I think also when they shed, I think they like be mainly like focused on like getting that skin off too. But things you could do, if your snake has problems, getting the shed off, or have a bad shed, you can like get like a tub or something like that with a top on it, and you can offer it water to soak in. It don't gotta be like a lot of water, because you don't want to like stretch the snake out. Just enough the snake body to be immersed into the water. Give it like warm water. And sometimes when snakes shed out, they might poop too, so I don't know if he's gonna poop or not. Like, quick little feed of my Peruvian red-tailed boa. Y'all saying? Moving very slow. He hungry too. Supposed to have been fed him. Should be ready to snap any minute now. Saying, watch. It's be quick, y'all. He a good eater too. He get ready to strike, so see how that S position, pretty much he set himself up and he gonna sling himself forward like a spring and wrap around his prey. He coming any minute. Every now and then when I feed him, I know I ain't the only reptile person to feed a snake. But every time I feed sometimes I might jump a little. I don't know if it's just me or I'm being, you know, punk or not, but you about to snap any minute. Y'all gonna take your eyes off, you may miss. See that? You got a good strike too, got the head. He may got a little bit in his mouth, but it's alright. No, they're the mice whiskers. But I'm gonna tune back in, show y'all when he start, you know, getting his meal down. But like, he gonna start swallowing in a minute though, cause he got it, you know, good strike head first. So on mice, so like he's kind of like on alert right now. Like, you know, he should be ready to eat it in a minute. You know, so know he's hungry. So like, kept working his way up in the front of his tank and everything, looking for food. So like, I figure I'd do a little quick little shade video of my boy Venom in the room, and do a feeding as well, do a feeding video as well on my Peruvian red-tailed boa. Like right now, he's just trying to find the head, but like he gonna start, you know, the process soon as far as getting the food down in his stomach and everything. So. Yeah, I know it's like, you know, people say snakes dislocate their jaw. No, they don't dislocate their jaw. They have like a ligament in their jaw, and it kind of like expand like a rubber band. And at the bottom part of his jaw, it's like a it's not even connected for real, whatever. Like, you know, do like a crawling method for me eating his food and everything. Work one side of his mouth down and like, you know, move his body forward. That's how they swallow their food, whatever. So. You know, people say that snakes dislocate their jaw. They do not dislocate their jaw. You got majority of it down. I tried to like catch it. I thought I had recorded earlier, but like I missed it. So anyway, what the snake pretty much do, he got him head, well, butt first. Whatever. Normally they get it head first, but like it's not gonna hurt him or anything like that. But he got a little bed in his mouth, but that's cool. Cause like, you know, in their wild, in their habitat, they get a little bed and then leaf litter, whatever, or debris in their mouth. So it might be stuck on the rodent. So like, it's not gonna hurt them. So like, part of the saliva in their mouth is part of their digestive. So when they swallow their prey, it help lubricate the food as the food go down, help lubricate it and everything like that. So I realized he was getting a little hungry because he kept moving around a lot, especially at night. You know, I seen him like searching around, moving around the tank a lot more and everything. So I just figure out feed him, and like I walked past the tank earlier today and he stopped at the tank. So like, yeah, it's probably about time for a good feed and whatever. But I think on the paper I looked up, it said it was born 2022 or 2022, whatever. Like he's got a decent size. He ain't as big, but like, you know, Peruvian red-tailed boas, they seem to grow a little slower than your boa imperator. And then it said it was born in 2022. I don't know which month, but I just know 2022. He kind of like got that food down quick, so I'm about to show y'all my other snake and feed him as well. So y'all stay tuned, check this out. This is my IGM Motley, possibly IGM Motley. Should have had check. He might be. Should have been checking on him. He might be going in the shed. He normally would have strike by now. Yeah, normally he would have been snapped by now. Using this high box, so he ain't showing no interest in eating. And normally they flick their tongue, so keep them right there a few minutes longer. Now some snakes, they eat still and shit. Yeah, I had to do it off camera. Like normally my snake eat on camera, but like today I guess was one of his days. But when I turned the camera off, and happened to get him to eat and everything. But thank y'all for checking out my video. Like, comment, subscribe, and y'all have a good day. But this is a little feeding video of my IGM possible hit Motley, whatever. So it's an IGM possible hit for IGM. I mean, so he got it down. Got a little bed in his mouth, but that's cool. So like, in the wild, whatever, they might get a little debris in their mouth, leaf litter, anything. They might get stuff in their mouth. So like, it'd be cool. He'll digest it and everything like that. It's not gonna hurt him or anything like that, because it's not cedar or nothing like that. So it's not gonna poison him. Y'all also like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, pause the video and everything. Trying to get this YouTube channel growing and everything. I'm also going my Peruvian, not my Peruvian, but my possible hit Calabino in the tank behind me. As you can see, he's back there trying to work the shed off right now. So probably ain't gonna feed him today. Probably feed him the weekend, but let him shed out. Try to get my other girl time, Buttercup, get her time to shed too. She just went into shed probably like 3 or 4 days ago. Like maybe 2 or 3 days she been into shed. She's went into shed, whatever. She started to get cloudy. Her eyes ain't quite get like milky white yet, but it's getting there. But my boy back here, his name Venom, he's back here, trying to work that shed off and everything. And I'm gonna give y'all an update on my other bows as well. But y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. When I post videos, y'all be alerted, that I'm posting videos.